Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Izola here with Flick Direct, and I got my hands on Sony Entertainment's Here, starring Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, and Paul Bettany, and I thought I'd give you my opinion on it. So let's get this started. Here is a generational movie that follows a family and a special place that they inhabit. That's obviously their home. And it shares their love, their loss, laughter, and even life. And like I said, it's generational. So you're actually going to literally go start to finish of this family. And it's just a heartwarming story, pretty original in the filming, and it was pretty entertaining to watch. It is a unique film about multiple families living in one house, not all at the same time, although some do overlap, of course. And you're actually going to follow Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, and it's start to finish. So when they first meet, get together, have a family, grow old, and then eventually get to the time where someone passes. This movie does a great job of capturing the highs and lows of human life. And actually, an important aspect of this film is the creative way that it was actually put together. So they're really only using one camera and no movement, and you get to sit there and watch these timelines progress. And sometimes it could be a little jarring with those time jumps, I guess you would call it, but it's not too much to where it would be uncomfortable. I think that there are only actually a couple of timelines where I just didn't really think they were necessary. Maybe with the novel or graphic novel that was, written, it's probably explained better and probably works better, but I thought that some of this could have been, kind of cut out. Also, quality is great. The acting is amazing. I mean, come on, you have Tom Hanks and Robin Wright, and of course Paul Bettany, and a bunch of other actors who are just so good in this. And I mean, if you think about it, they really do have to be quite good, because it's a little difficult to only have one frame, one focus, and that camera not moving. It's just, it's definitely something that you would have to pay more attention to, making sure you're in the scene properly, listening to the director. So I think they did a really good job on this overall, aside from a couple things, like I said, scenes that I probably either would have nixed or maybe done a little differently. Here is an interesting exploration of time and memory. It's this unique and unconventional movie that I think a lot of people will enjoy, especially to watch with family. Makes you kind of think of your own family in a way. And I think that many, including those who are wanting to learn more about directing, can actually really enjoy this. And because of that, I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Okay, now let's get on to video. Of course, the Blu-ray transfer is top-notch. When have we not had a good Blu-ray transfer? It's been a while. And even with some of the older movies that they have upgraded to Blu-ray, they have turned out amazing. So obviously this is no exception. It's a new movie, but with the transfer, you're going to get those crisp and clear visuals, especially with like sepia tones, because obviously, like I said, you're jumping through timelines, so you're going to have hints of different colors. They just add texture and subtle detail. Even the grayscale, from the lighter grays to the ultra dark black, you're just getting these deep, subtle changes. And even the skin tones look realistic. So they did a really great job with this. And of course, we shouldn't expect anything less at this point. They've just always done a great job with giving us really great Blu-rays. Aside from a few things, which is not the transfer's fault precisely, like CGI issues, I know they've worked really hard to try to make people look younger, as realistic as possible, but there are a few pieces where you're like, ooh, that just didn't work very well. But having said that, the visuals really don't disappoint. I can't really say anything too negative about it, aside, like I said, from some things that are obviously out of the Blu-ray transfer's control. And because of this, I'm going to give the video quality a 5 out of 5. And now on to audio. Now, while here is mostly dialogue driven, they're still really giving full use to the sound system. Dialogue is crisp and clear, while surround sounds just create a rich atmosphere with special effects and directional cues that really complement the visuals. The audio is immersive, and I mean, that also helps because the dialogue between the characters is very easy to understand, especially when there are whispers or more quieter scenes. And that also helps because the actors just do a great job, and also it was written really well. So having those work just also enhances the audio experience. Once again, the quality is amazing. You can't go wrong with this. They always do a great job with the sound, and because of this, I'm giving the audio a 5 out of 5. We're on to the extras. And this is going to be very short and sweet because there's really not much to it, but you are going to get, obviously, your digital code. You're going to get a making of featurette, which is called How We Got Here. And it's, you know, like I said, any of those making of types of featurettes, they're always fun to watch because you do get a behind the scenes look. So I think that that's, you know, fairly entertaining to watch if you do like to learn about those things. If not, skip it and you'll have some deleted scenes, but other than that, that's really it. I think I might have to set my expectations lower because maybe I'm expecting too much out of the extras or bonus features. In this day and age with digital filming, unless if they're not, which they normally don't do that because it's so much more expensive to not digitally film, you'd expect to have more footage. So there would be humorous scenes that you would want to put in there, you know, behind the scenes. Bloopers, maybe, extended scenes, things like that. And so you get deleted scenes, but at the same time, it's just, I expect more now. Back in the day, not so much. You know, you don't keep the film rolling all the time because it's way too pricey. So maybe like I said, I expect too much. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. But do you expect more from these things? Or maybe they're saving it for a steelbook or the next release. I don't know. But we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe we'll get something else down the line, but that's all you're getting from this. So because of that, I give it a 2.5 out of 5. Here is a reflective, imaginative film that really just gives you an impactful watch. And even though you may not be satisfied with some of the scenes or the CGI, some things that were done in post-production, Sony Entertainment's Blu-ray really does give you the amazing audio and video quality that you expect to get, and it makes you feel like you're in the movie theater. Again, you're not going to get much on extras or bonus features, but the movie is heartwarming. It is a fun way, maybe fun is the wrong word, but just an entertaining way of showing a family start to finish. And the acting, like I said, is just spectacular. And that's another thing that we don't expect less from Tom Hanks, Robin Wright, or Paul Bettany. So at least that will kind of help with some of the slight disappointments that you might find in those certain scenes that I briefly discussed but did not give any spoilers of. So if you are a fan of any of those actors or the directing style that was used in this, I mean, it's definitely one that you can rewatch and I think you will enjoy over and over again, especially with the family. So because of this, I give the overall Blu-ray of Here a 4 out of 5. Now, due to weather issues from where this was coming from, and also, you know, SoCal fires kind of slowing some things down, I got this a little late. It's nobody's fault, but you're just unfortunately getting this. Well, no, maybe it's fortunate that you're getting this a little later, because now I'm telling you about this and you don't have to wait for the release date. You can go right now to your local store or go online and purchase your copy of Sony Entertainment's Here, as it's now available. And with that, this concludes my review of Sony Entertainment's Here. I hope you enjoyed it. And please be sure to like and subscribe to all of our channels so you never miss out on any entertainment news. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.